It's your boy Online Davo, and we back with another video. Look, we got about old Meezy. Adin Ross is finally leaving Kick. Now, this is kind of crazy because I think, don't bro got like a ownership with Kick? You're not ownership, but he's like the first niggas to really go over there. So, let's see what happened.
I will be back on Twitch this weekend with a couple streams. Ice beside it's amazing, bro. I'm blessed. I'm blessed, Ice. It's amazing. 250K for 18 streams. I'm blessed. That's amazing, bro. I'm just insinuating that they dropped KPP.
It's finally over. You're probably sitting here wondering, why am I not at home? Why am I not in my normal setup? Did he get a job? No, that's not it. I'm at the American Society of Criminology convention learning how incels and other radicalized groups are really activating the youth and getting them charged up. But while I was out here, I got a sweeping...
Hey, good shit, bro. That's real shit. You know what I'm saying? Keep on doing your thing, bro. Keep on pushing that. You know what I'm saying? Keep on pushing that message forward. You feel me? Spread that good word. Yes, sir. Come on.
Pressing, honestly, kind of seen before announcement come across my desk. That was that Adin Ross was seemingly leaving Kick for all of his big streams and bringing it over to Twitch because they messed up his KPP, his little partner program thing. Now, I think they're intentionally nerfing him, and I think if they poke this bear and they lose him 100%, then ultimately Kick is gonna die. Now, I know what you're probably thinking, Omar, why is this one different? Isn't Adin Ross leaving Kick every other month? Well, this time it's because money is involved. And if you play with my money, I'm gonna be funny. For those of you who don't know,
look, he may let you hey look, Adin Ross, he may let you do this, say the craziest shit, do a whole lot of shit with you. You played that nigga money. Hey look, that nigga don't play by his money, bro. Straight up. No glaze, but I'm saying just based off how he act, it seemed like money is the thing he care about the most. I'm gonna keep it real.
One of the biggest reasons that people even are on the Kick platform, not because of the radical speak that you can get off, not because you can say a slur, is because they have this thing called the KPP, the Kick Partner Program, where they dish out tons, and I mean tons of money per stream.
What the hell is Twitch doing? It's what they're not doing. And also I want to keep in mind this number right here. This number is at the baseline Kick Partner Incentive Program. This number would be doubled if I was streaming only on Kick.
Now, this program is convoluted. It's not really expressed properly how money...
200, was that 250, 280? Damn near 300K? That's just the base level? Damn, them niggas throwing that bag out.
Is gained, how money is lost, etc., etc. But what we do know is two things. One, if you stream on Kick, you're gonna get a lot more money than Twitch. They're backed by a gambling company. After all, it just makes sense that that's the case. And two, if you stream exclusively on Kick, you're gonna get double the money, triple the money.
You know it's crazy, chat. I'm just saying how it is.
I'm not gonna hold you. I didn't know they were backed by the company. But now I think about it, the niggas always got their tag and shit on clips that come from Kick. So, damn, that gambling shit crazy, bro.
Multi-streaming. I don't know what he worked out with Kick, but chat, if you multi-stream, you're not gonna get the highest KCIP. And his viewers are still on Twitch. If all of his viewers are on one platform, bro, he'd make some, oh my God, he'd be rich.
Now for that reason alone, you would think that a lot of people would be flooding to Kick. I mean, who doesn't want quadruple the money? Who doesn't want to get paid more? Especially in this economy, hell, even if you're a little streamer. But as we've seen over the past year or two, Kick isn't necessarily the place that you wanna be. Getting labeled as a Kick streamer in 2025 is an insult. The slurs are crazy. The community is awful. And for the most part, people still are creatures of habit, so they're just gonna stay on Twitch. And as they lost some of the bigger...
Yeah, and the thing is, right, people probably view it as a lesser of two evils in a sense because Twitch, we know they going through a whole lot of shit right now. We see what type of, company they are. And there's also, like, we see what type of company Kick is. So people, if they are streaming, or you can stream on YouTube, but out of those two, they like, which is lesser of two evils, you know what I'm saying? And, niggas saying a whole lot of racist shit, xenophobic, all type of crazy shit over on Kick. So, you might not want to be associated with that type of platform. You feel me?
Creators who were signed with them. Kick
that shit kind of like, it's like if you on Twitch, it's like Diary Wimpy Kid when motherfucker touch the cheese and everybody's like, hey, yo, stay away. That's kind of how it is. Like, if you say you're a Kick streamer, niggas low-key like, ooh. So...
seemingly was in a bad place. But it was all okay because Adin Ross specifically was still on the platform. And while he's flirted with some situations before, this tweet from a couple days ago saying that he was going to take his 6ix9ine stream over to Twitch was very, very concerning. He said, and I quote, "Hey guys, I'll be streaming on Twitch for the 6ix9ine stream and the Cardi stream. No point of doing big streams on Kick. At least on Twitch, I will gain followers and mainstream growth. I promise I won't run ads. Just doing Twitch for discoverability since Kick is lacking right now." Now that's a bit concerning. This comes after a recent algo shift, a recent change in how Kick delves out its KCIP programming. You see, the Kick CEO Eddie addressed why people would see a drop in their pay. He says, "After rebuilding our view count system, removing almost 1,000 abusers, correcting inflated views, and nuking million of bots accounts, the program is in a healthier spot than ever. Payouts are only reduced when underlying views aren't truly authentic. There has never been a better time to join KPP. Recovered funds will always be redirected to creators with earned audiences and communities." Essentially, the bubble burst. All the view botting over the past couple of years, the non-genuine accounts, all the creators that were just sitting on the platform with the stream open, farming this hourly pay, finally got just desserts. Now, I always thought this cleanup was gonna...
Damn, so there's that motherfucker botting for real. I mean, it is like the Wild Wild West over there, so...
I don't know why people thought that just because, you know, Kick was tied to some gambling program, that they were always going to be some forever money print type system. That's not how these things work. But ultimately, when companies do these types of cleanups, it usually doesn't affect the top. It only affects those at the bottom or the middle who are farming these things, especially your golden goose Adin Ross.
Yeah,
So that's how you know my shit's not capped. It's just, no, that's how you know my shit is capped. I just realized that. That's how you know my shit is capped. Because if I'm averaging 5,000 viewers for 7 hours, I'm not getting paid no $40,000. You understand? Kick, remove the bots. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm doing Twitch tomorrow for the show, bro. It's so bad. I almost want to call Eddie up right now. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's crazy, bro. I gotta do Twitch tomorrow for the Young Boy show. Like, it's so fucking stupid that they're like pushing me to fucking do it.
Now, the problem with ruining the relationship with your golden goose is the fact that he holds a bunch of company secrets. So now that Adin Ross is disturbed by Kick doing the things that they're doing, he is opening his mouth and he is yapping nonstop, and we love it.
I'm going to Twitch. He knows I'm going to Twitch. What am I trolling about, Combi? We will defeat the bots. Motherfucker, you're supplying them. You're the one with the bots. You got the, what are you talking about? It's you.
Ooh, shit. Nah, wait. So he's saying that Eddie, no, I'm not gonna say bro name, cause it's all alleged. So he's saying that one of the people at the company is buying bots to feed out to the streamers to make it seem like they popping. Damn.
You're supplying them, huh? But it ain't just you. Over on Twitch, they doing it too. But don't act like, Eddie, you're supplying them bitches. You're laughing because you know. You're supplying them, bro. You're the supplier. It's like you're the drug dealer, bro. We're going to you for them shits. Oh, yeah, Mike. Let's make Kick look crazy, Mike. Let's boost the shit, Mike. Like, come on, bro.
Damn. Nah, this nigga really air these niggas out. What? So he's saying, bro, buying them. Damn. So he buying them for the streamers, but then he's also acting like, so he's buying them, then he's taking them away, and then he's like, oh, we took all these fake bots away that I supplied. It's like, thanks, I guess.
Oh, no, let it go. I gotta let you KPP, mate. Not a good look.
Some type of money laundering shit.
When the fuck was the last time I was homepage?
Artist versus the Machine 2.0. I feel like there's some real parallels between what Drake was trying to do with UMG and what Adin Ross is trying to do right here. He exposed what a lot of people thought was going on over the past couple years, is that a lot of the streaming culture, specifically on Kick, has been manufactured and boosted, really paid for by the corporation itself in order to make them seem more relevant than what they've been. All the botted viewer allegations that Neon got hit with, the fake clipping pages, the boosted engagement, all that stuff like that, yeah, that was the company.
Yeah, but like I said, bro, when I was on Twitter, I don't got an account no more. When I was on Twitter, bro, all you seen was steak ads, bro. That's all you seen. You like, damn, but why the fuck does he keep coming on my feed, bro? But now we know.
Now, granted, these artists were complicit in this, but ultimately, it was an attempt to do two things. Make people think that Kick was a relevant platform, and to also get people addicted to gambling. Remember all those gambling streams that everybody won over the past year or so? Ones where they seemingly put down their own money and decided to fake winnings? Yeah, that was also bought and paid for by the company. And now you're sitting here thinking that they're actually winning this money and getting addicted to online gambling. But Nonetheless, I digress. Now this leads us to the annual Kick versus Adin
Yeah, I ain't
Ross.
gonna lie, this gambling shit get out of hand, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Good thing I got going. I got gone. See ya later. I don't have that urge at all no more. Like when it was first came on, I used to fuck with the the prize picks and all that, but now I'm like it's whatever. But yeah, it's crazy, bro. A lot of people getting addicted to that shit, man. It's like just an open thing now. I feel like when I was growing up, people look down on gamblers. I ain't gonna hold you. They look down on them. When I was growing up, now it's like, yo, me too. Like it's kind of crazy.
Conversation where they publicly and openly bash each other. But this time, Adin Ross has a new motive. It's the money, and he is outing everything that he knows about them. In Adin's response to Eddie's announcement that people would be seeing effects in their monetization, he says, "You guys need to redo your outdated KPP then. There is no incentive to subscribe to a streamer on Kick. Therefore, KPP is needed for Kick streamers to feel incentives. You fixing the KPP, removing bots is cool and all, but it doesn't really matter, and everything is still botted. Everything is botted and inflated. And everyone knows it's 2025. Twitch is still the same way too. People spam ads on Twitch to bots and get paid. You need to create a tier system where people are incentivized to do."
Ooh, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Damn, wait, he airing this out. Is someone, bro? These ad companies might start suing these niggas. I ain't gonna hold you. They might. Like, is there a case for that? Because it's like, if they knowingly are sending ads to 10,000 bots. You know what I'm saying? And that company's paying them off of those 10,000 bots. It's like, nigga, you played me on my money. I need that bag. Ooh, shit.
Good content based off impact, clips, effort, etc. It'll motivate people to try and grind. My brand risk stream, for example, made less than it's ever been because I'm assigned an average fixed rate. I can make more money stargazing with Snaggy Nose, Sweater, and Marky with TTS on than brand risk and a stream with Takashi and Khabib and Islam. I'm making less. It doesn't reward me. Now, in this exchange, Adin Ross brought up something that's very interesting and something else I wanted to highlight in here. As soon as I left stake, my KPP dropped 80%. And I'm still making life-changing money and grateful as fuck for my community. They're the reason I can even stream and Kick, of course. If I can make more money on Twitch, get the mainstream eyes, why would new streamers choose Kick over Twitch then? Remember when I said that Kick was trying to get you addicted to gambling? Well, what I meant to say is they are trying to get you addicted to gambling using stake. Adin Ross earlier this month switched over to Rainbet, another gambling free agency company, and this is where all the wheels fell off. Now we are seeing the negative impacts of that. Now we are seeing the entire system change. They're golden
That's
goose.
crazy. Niggas throwing 100, what, that's 100 million for the gambling? That's crazy. Fuck, bro. That industry, man, oh man.
Is no longer able to peddle these things through streams and clips. So now they are going to make you feel the impacts of it. And what makes it worse is when people are asking Eddie, the Kick CEO, about this situation, he is seemingly lying to anybody and everybody that asks him, hey, did you change Adin Ross's payment?
If you're not on stake.com, they lower your shit. I'm sorry. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. That is so bad, bro. That's so bad. That's so bad.
Chat, I actually spoke this when I said it the first time, chat. I actually spoke directly with.
Well, I don't even know how true this. I read the title of it, but I don't even know how true it is, to be honest. But he's saying bro pretty much getting his get back because he switched over from stake to Rainbet, allegedly. That's what I'm reading.
With Eddie, and he told me that this wasn't true. Yo, listen, maybe he's reading, maybe he's skit. Yo, I went straight to Eddie. Why didn't snitch? I was like, bro. I was like, bro, if you guys always KPP, that's fucking dog shit. Like, don't do that shit. And he said they didn't do anything. So I don't know.
And it's not just Adin Ross who's losing out on all of this money. Streamer Claviclear and Sneeko are losing out on money as well.
Chat, I got $30. I made $30 from streaming for 5 hours. You know when people say, oh, bro, like, why do you work a 9 to 5 job?
$30? Damn. What is that, $6 an hour, my nigga? Shit. Hey, bro. Look, I work a full-time job, gang. Get you a full-time job, bro. This is crazy.
You could just be a streamer. 8,000 viewers, front page on Kick. I got $30. So if you're thinking about becoming a streamer, you know that's how much I got. I got paid $30.
Clav got paid $30 for an 8-hour stream. Okay, let's see what I got. Let's see. I don't know if I could see my stream from today. $81.
$81.
You
Damn.
can kind of get why all these niggas gamble. I think that whole KCIP marketing thing was a fucking lie.
Bro, what
That is
the
me.
fuck? Yo, wait, nah, I'll be mad as fuck too. I go from making so and so to $80 at there. I was already nah, that's crazy. And I know you got a first hand dealing with it, and I know you the main cause of it. I'm on you, bro. I need that. $80? Nigga, you want me to be homeless.
Any sense? X was paying more. Elon Musk was paying more when I did a vlog every day for like 130 days in a row. I got paid more from Elon than I did from KCIP. That KCIP shit is a fucking scam. What a scam. What great marketing. Everybody thinks that KCIP is incredible. What? That shit is dog shit.
Seemed like
But
it.
man, that steak lawsuit must be expensive.
Now, all of this is happening right now at a very choice time. And I don't think that it's like a coincidence. I think it's all a part of the situation that's going on with Kick, Drake, Adin Ross, and gambling. I kind of alluded to it earlier, but Steak and Drake and Adin Ross are going through this lawsuit where they were allegedly promoting these gambling streams via Kick. The problem was that Steak, the company, the gambling company, did not care about where streamers were. They did not care about what streamers did. They did not care if they were deceiving the audience. They made streamers who, even if in their state they could not gamble, made them do gambling streams, upload the VODs, and make it seem as though, you know, they were making big bucks on these streams. They had some of them.
Damn, yo. This shit crazier than I thought. What the fuck? Nah, bro. Oh my god, bro. These niggas are not playing about their money, bro. Damn. I don't even know. Okay, hold on. I'm locked in.
Use VPNs in order to circumvent the system, but ultimately it made it seem as though, one, they were using their own money, two, they were doing things illegally, and three, got people kind of addicted to gambling. And that's not a part of the lawsuit, but that's just the overall conclusion here. Now, those deceptive tactics have got them caught up in a big lawsuit across multiple different states and have them redirecting their money.
Gotta show you, bro. A lot of these companies do not give a fuck. They be breaking so many laws with the way that they advertise stuff to us, and we don't even know it unless you like really search it up, or unless it's blatant. But they really be breaking all type of laws. But you know, they all paying each other. Everybody getting paid. Everybody getting them a little, you know, handshake deal. It's like, man, it's crazy what these corporations and shit be trying to do to the public. Be trying to do to us.
Monetary funds from promoting these streamers to the courthouse. So naturally, they're gonna have to pull back on all the money that they're quote unquote dishing out for these people.
I went from making millions, bro. You fucked me up, bro. I'm going back to Twitch. Folded already. I'm going to Twitch. I told Eddie that. He supported me, by the way. Says I'm a fan and I'm a fan first. So I'm going to Twitch. He knows I'm going to Twitch.
Now, I know you might say that I sound like a broken clock, but this time I really do think that Kick is in a whole lot of trouble here. They've literally lost all their shine and all their luster, and the last thing they could have did was pay people, which would have made it okay to be on the app. Sure, you don't have the mainstream access. Sure, you don't have the ability to get all these guests because they're either on Twitch or YouTube or some competing platform.
And that is true. It's like, fuck. I'm already working against, I'm working against a uphill battle, and you cut my payment too? So I gotta fight a big ass battle to get all this stuff. I'm working with, one hand tied behind my back, and you messing up my money. No. Hell no.
But at the end of the day, you could at least make more money, but that's no longer even the case. Now, it's still not clear cut as to why this...
Hey, look, a nigga could be hated, but he can't be broke and be hated, bro. He could be hated and rich or hated and broke. He gonna be hated and rich, bro. Like, nah, that's crazy. Yeah, stop playing my money, bro.
Situation is happening with the Kick Partner program, and apparently it's not even affecting everybody equally across the board. Asm Gold said that his KPP wasn't affected, so he doesn't know what anybody's talking about.
Pretty decent month, right? $6,000 as well. Yep, definitely. And so there it is. So the idea that Kick is paying less money, besides my first month, I made a lot of money, right? Because that was whenever I first joined the platform, and there are a lot of people that were watching. So I made $250,000 that month. That was pretty good.
Shit.
And, we had a number of like 20K days. That was decent, etc. But then you look at this, 126.
That's crazy how much people can make from streaming. Like, if you put that in perspective, $250,000 a month. Ooh, god damn, that's crazy.
119. I wasn't streaming this month. 165. So October actually has been
making like 100 and same shit, bro. Over 100K a month is crazy. shit, 50K, shit, whatever number, you know.
One of my more profitable months, second most profitable month, and November is shaping up to be a little bit less than that, right? But about on average. So yes, the idea that Kick has lowered the KCIP factually is not true with my data.
But that's just one person's data. That doesn't
Okay.
negate the fact that Adin is seeing what he's seeing or Sneeko is seeing what he's seeing. But ultimately, what I do know is
it
that
targeted?
this lawsuit is impacting Kick for sure. Them losing Adin Ross will impact them for sure. And honestly, if they would have just, and by they, I mean the creators, stayed on the straight and narrow or got back in Twitch's good graces even marginally, Dan Clancy and YouTube have unbanned a lot of the people that have been banned over the past couple years. They could have made it work on Twitch being more mainstream visible. Think about it. Adin Ross wasted a bunch of collabs with a bunch of celebrities being on a platform like Kick.
Damn, that
Not
is
necessarily
true.
because he didn't have the viewership. Hell, they were bots anyway on Kick. But because he didn't have the media push behind him. All in all, the
Damn. That nigga he ain't lying though, because you got Drake and all these other top artists. It's like, whether you like them or not, they're gonna pull in numbers. There's people out there that really, you know, fuck with them. So it's like, damn, bro, he definitely was wasting his time over there. But you know, that's the route he took. You know what I'm saying? I don't really, you know, feel no type of way about him. It is what it is. I'm gone. Peace.